A very warm welcome to you, our wonderful viewers. This is the Propellers Show with your host, Eric Kamiti. A very warm welcome to you, our wonderful viewers. This is your #1 monthly inspirational show, the Propellers Show with your host, Eric Kamiti. This is the only place where lost hope is revived and life finds its meaning. On this month's edition of the Propellers Show, we are bringing you a very interesting topic, and it is none other than the twist of association. On this edition, I am very privileged and honored to have a co-host in the show, and she will be introducing herself shortly as she tells us more on association.
My name is Faith Famoyo, and today we are discussing association, and we'll begin by a simple definition. Association is the agreement that occurs consciously or unconsciously due to shared connections of faith, of trust, of passions, of drive, and even of joy. And association is always a two-way dimension.
Our wonderful viewers, I want you to realize that association is only about people. Now hear me, association brings about assimilation, which brings about impartation. The people in your life, they will either increase you or decrease you. The people in your life, they will either drain you or develop you. The people in your life will either tell your story of being a victim or your victory glory. The people in your life, they will either invest in you or they will either waste you. Now we move to the essence of association.
And as Eric has stated, the essence of association is to make you and not to break you. It's to develop you and not to drain you. It is to help you and not to become a hindrance. It's to become a blessing and not a burden. And thus, an association should increase you and not neutralize you.
Our wonderful viewers, now to the topic of the day, the twist of association. And you see, the twist of association, it means that anytime you're relating, whether it is a friendship, whether it is a marriage, whether it is whatever relationship it will be, you are following a straight path. But I want you to realize, our viewers, when there comes in a twist of association, it basically means there is a bend of association. There is a straight path that took a corner, and that is what we are here to discuss, our dear viewers. And we have 3 major points with us that will show you now why the twist of association. Why do we relate very well in the first 10 years, but after the 10 years there's a twist? Why do we relate very well in the first 3 months, and then the 4th month there's a twist? And our #1 point is familiarity. Now hear me, familiarity is something that actually brings the aspect of getting used to. And anytime you get used to somebody, you begin to use them. So you turn from being a friend, a partner, and you become a user. Familiarity brings 2 major things: dishonor and disrespect. You can tell us more about familiarity.
Well, what I can say about familiarity, you find that every association requires some level of openness and some level of closeness. And you find that when we become too close and too open to each other, we find that we now have extreme and inappropriate relations with one another. And therefore, it breeds now, familiarity now becomes more open, and you find that we no longer respect the boundaries that we had defined earlier. If I had told you that I don't want you to walk in that path because of this and this, but you still go and do that, you find that familiarity, you get into a comfort zone. Such that you tell me, Faith, don't drink that water. I literally wake up and go and take it.
Yes, to even offend you.
To offend you even more. But I will just take it as if you're joking. And then now with time I realize you are really being serious about this. You are really serious about disrespecting my standards. You are really serious about showing me that my standards are vague, they are so baseless, and they are not as strong as I want them they are. And therefore you find familiarity has really brought a twist of association in so many relationships, in business partners, with even marriages. Just a simple sisterhood, brotherhood association, even in academics, there is always a twist of association when familiarity has set in.
And our wonderful viewers, I want you to realize something that is coming out of this point of familiarity. #1, when you get used to somebody, you are bound to bringing their self-esteem down. Because anytime you're discussing something, anytime you're talking about something, anytime you're advancing or giving direction, that person will overlook whatever you're saying in the name of it is a joke.
Yeah.
You get? And then another thing I have seen that has really cropped up about here is that, let's say we are having a top-down relationship, a boss-servant relationship. The moment you get used to your boss, you will begin to feel like you're the boss. Yes. You will no longer respect that person, and before you realize, you're fired out of your employment. So our dear viewers, I want you to realize that in familiarity, you will have to breed a twist of association, and we will be giving you the solutions to this twist as we go by. Now this brings us to our second point, that is disloyalty. Now disloyalty is a point that people have talked about over and again. It brings about betrayal, but I came to realize that disloyalty is not only a matter of betrayal. You can be disloyal to your own self.
True.
Now hear me, anytime you're disloyal, it means there is a seed of mistrust. And anytime there is mistrust, no relationship can thrive. You can tell us more about disloyalty.
With disloyalty, there's something called even confidence. I have to have confidence in you when we are together and when you're out there. And you find that when there is a twist of association that has been brought about by disloyalty, I become more cautious of what you will do when we are not together. That is not an association you should live in. You're always in a constant fear of what is Eric saying about me.
So it brings about insecurity.
Yes. What is Eric saying about me? What is Faith doing or saying about me? Because you find that when someone is even disloyal with themselves and they have come into an association with you, they will always have insecurity.
Very true.
They will always trying to maneuver every way, trying to check your
manipulation,
everything. And you find that even with disloyalty, it breaks your heart. It really does break the heart of someone. And you find that it takes someone time to trust again. To trust someone to have a business partnership. To trust someone to even sign that contract. To trust someone into entering into a relationship or even into marriage. And therefore, when you have experienced this, and you know the disloyalty even brings about, it disturbs the peace of your mind. And one thing, when I faced disloyalty in my campus life, I decided that whomsoever disrupts my peace of mind, I have to press the delete button.
They are not worthy to be in your life. I have
to let them go. We are not discussing anything else.
There is something I realized about disloyalty. That disloyalty does not, you don't just wake up one morning and you decide to be disloyal to your partner or friend or boss. Disloyalty is a seed of wrong intentions from the very beginning. Our wonderful viewers, I want you to realize that when you walk into the life of any man, whether they are great or small, you have to have defined intentions. What are you bringing to the table? I realize people always have this game that I will come into their life so that I can receive. And anytime you get into any relationship, any association with the intention of receiving, you will receive a twist. Because disloyalty has to come by. But when you're getting into a relationship, into a friendship, into whatever association level it is, ask yourself, what am I bringing to the table? What am I giving? Even if today I'm to know the President of the United States, what will I give to him? It is not a matter of what will I receive. Because anytime I am looking for reception, I will now begin to be disloyal. I will start looking for ways to manipulate so that I can receive and not give. And so there will be a twist of association. And then we move now to our final, our key, prime thing. Whatever brings twist in associations, it makes me laugh. Our wonderful viewers, you must listen to this point. I will not even say it. Let my co-host introduce it to you.
Jealousy.
I tell you.
Jealousy, even finally.
Yes. It is funny.
You can take a whole dictionary.
I tell you.
It is funny itself. Because you find with jealousy, people are becoming envious of the perceived advantage of superiority that they think you're holding.
Look at that.
And you know, with jealousy, they don't want a portion of your life.
I realized something.
They want everything.
About you. They don't just want your smile.
They want even your skin tone.
Your hairstyle.
the color of your teeth.
The way you walk.
The way you dress.
Your friends.
And the shoes you wear.
I tell you.
Even your own family. Do you know to the extent that a friend of mine can go to a parent, my parents, and tell them, Faith pretends here at home that she's a preacher, she preaches the word of God, but in school, she's a party girl.
Shock me.
A party girl? I'm not a party girl.
I know.
Why should I be a party girl in campus?
I came to realize that there is no wickedness in the earth. Under the earth, even in the atmosphere, that is not a seed of jealousy. Anytime there is an envious heart, there is one thing you cannot hold together: the twist of association. Because people will want even your eyes. Every bit about you, they will want it. And the moment they realize they cannot have it, they will now decide, I will stop you. I will badmouth you.
Very true.
I will intimidate you. I will even oppress you. They will always look for something to be superior than you.
That reminds me. When 2 days or 1 day to my final exam, and a friend approaches me and tells me there are these rumors that are being spread around about you in class. So I'm like, what rumors are being spread about me? And inwardly I asked myself, if you're indeed a friend, why are you telling me bad rumors about me? And you know very well both me and you are sitting for an exam tomorrow. Why are you disturbing my peace? Why do you want me to think about what someone said, about what Eric might have said, which is not true? And also, she knew, she had calculated that I had no time to go and ask, did you say this about me? Is it true? This is what you said about me. And the moment I was waiting, I was counting for seconds, she will finish and tell her, time is out. I needed to get out of that meeting to press the delete button. Yes. Because I said, this is not someone I should go with out there in life. Because, you know, these are the people, when you're celebrating an achievement, they're coming to tell you of sad stories. I tell you. How can you, I'm very jovial and jumpy. Look at that. And then you tell me, oh, your car has been stolen. Carriers of bad reports. I'm telling you. I came to realize anytime you see bad report is landing, especially when it is just before your season of celebration, it is a seed of jealousy. Anytime you see somebody, it is your season of celebration, it is your season of joy, it is your season of upliftment, but then just before it happens, bad report comes in. It is a seed of jealousy. And our wonderful viewers, we are enjoying ourselves here in the studio because we are realizing that jealousy is the mother of all wickedness. Unless there is a womb of enviousness and jealousy, there cannot be wickedness. I tell you, even before the beginning of the world and the earth and everything in it, the twist of association was brought about by one thing: jealousy. And so, our dear viewers, we are here to tell you that it is not late. It is not late. You are the CEO of your life. You have the permission to invite, terminate, delete, erase, whatever you want to do. You are the CEO of your life. And these three categories of people we have talked about, the familiar ones, disloyal ones, the jealous type, they are not worthy to stay in your life. Very true. My co-host, I came to realize one thing, that maturity is pressing the delete button for anyone who drains you. Anyone who takes away your peace of mind, that when you're resting in the middle of the night and then you, oh, I have a certain friend, you cannot even sleep. They're not worthy to be in your life. Press the delete button. There is something else we realized even in familiarity, that you know now you are close to this person, you've shared out your secrets, another seed comes in, fear. You feel like, now if I press the delete button, what happens to me? What becomes of me? Because they know your secret. Look at that. We are here to tell you, our wonderful viewers, that wherever you see a twist of association, it means it is a twist of destiny. It means it is a twist of everything about you. And the solution to the twist of association is time. Our wonderful viewers, we are here to tell you that time is the master of association. Commitment is the real deal in any association. Because you're not perfect. We are imperfect. Associations are hard work. Very true. And remember, my dear viewer, it is teamwork that brings the success of dream work. Anytime you're having a dream, you need a team to actualize it. Now we are almost winding up and wrapping up our conversation. We don't want to leave the studio, but we have to leave the studio. But now I'll give my co-host to give her parting shot. We want to know, what is her parting shot? My parting shot is this: we have three main buttons in life. We have the welcome button, the delete button, and the terminate button. You have welcomed them that are with you in every association. But once you realize that when wrong people leave your life, wrong things are happening. There's wrong things of familiarity, wrong things of disloyalty, the wrong things of jealousy. You have to press the delete button. You have to press determination button.
Wonderful. And my parting shot, our wonderful viewers, is this: it doesn't matter whatever page of your life you're in right now. I want to tell you, you have the option to open a new page. And if things are really terrible in that book of life that you're writing, you have the option to throw that book in the fire. And you write another book of yourself. It doesn't matter how many people you've carried that are wrong in your life. You can take them to the fire. You can throw them there. Then you can pick up your life and you can have a successful new beginning. Our wonderful viewers, this is all that we have from the Propeller's Desk on this month's edition. And remember, association is everything. Two people cannot work together lest they agree. And as iron sharpens iron, so does man sharpen another. So you need that man, you need that woman, you need that friend, you need that husband, you need them. But the moment you see these things, the moment you see that bend, that twist of association, the only way to get back, press the delete button. We are excited, our wonderful viewers. So we are leaving the studio, and until next time, God bless you. This was your wonderful host, Eric Kamiti, and she will say who she is once again, because you have to follow her even in her social media pages to get more on association.
And I am Faith Wamoyo Kihwaga. Thank you.
And our wonderful viewers, we almost forgot this. Thank you for watching this video. Now it is about time you save another life. Share this video. Click on the icon below, like, comment. We want your comments. We value your feedback. Share. And then our wonderful viewers, remember one thing: subscribe to this channel so that every now and then we release an episode every first Friday of the month. You're there with it, bumper to bumper. This is the Propeller's Desk, the Propellers Show, where we propel, and we stop at nothing. Otherwise, our wonderful viewers, God bless you. Until next time.